In the heart of a busy hospital where lives begin and miracles happen, one nurse's quiet demeanor hid a dark secret. Lucy Letby was born and raised in the town of Hereford, England, on a crisp autumn morning in October 1991. Lucy takes her first breath, welcomed into the world by loving parents who dream of a bright future for their newborn daughter. As the only child, her parents idolized her. She grew up craving attention and affection, which she may not have received to the extent she desired outside her family. This longing for attention could have played a significant role in shaping her personality and actions later in life. There are no specific details known about any traumatic events or significant challenges she faced during her upbringing. However, her desire for attention and the attention-seeking behavior might have roots in her childhood experiences. Lucy Letby started attending the University of Chester in 2006, where she pursued a degree in children's nursing. During her studies at the University of Chester, Lucy Letby developed a profound passion for neonatal care. This passion stemmed from her coursework and clinical experiences, where she gained insights into the specialized care required for newborns. Lucy Letby's colleagues often described her as dedicated, compassionate, and genuinely caring, particularly when it came to her work with infants in need. She exhibited a deep sense of empathy and a strong desire to make a positive difference in the lives of the newborns under her care. Letby's commitment to her patients extended beyond the standard duties of a nurse. She took the time to comfort and soothe infants, ensuring they received the highest level of care and attention. Letby's journey at the Countess of Chester Hospital began in 2011 when she joined as a student nurse. After completing her studies, Letby transitioned into a permanent position within the hospital's neonatal unit, where she continued to hone her skills and expand her knowledge in the specialized field of caring for newborns. As Letby continued her work in the neonatal unit at the Countess of Chester Hospital, concerns began to surface regarding the unusually high number of infant deaths occurring under her watch. The sudden and unexplained nature of these deaths raised red flags among hospital staff and prompted an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incidents. Colleagues and supervisors became increasingly alarmed as the frequency of these tragic occurrences seemed disproportionate to the standard mortality rates expected in a neonatal care setting. Hospital staff began to observe inconsistencies in her behavior and performance. Reports emerged of Letby exhibiting erratic conduct and unexplained absences from her duties, raising further concerns among her colleagues and supervisors. Despite the mounting suspicion surrounding her, Lucy Letby adamantly maintained her innocence and professionalism. In the face of increasing scrutiny and accusations of wrongdoing, Letby consistently denied any involvement in the tragic deaths of the infants under her care. As the number of infant deaths on Lucy Letby's shifts continued to rise, colleagues and supervisors at the hospital grew increasingly alarmed. The frequency of these tragic occurrences raised red flags among staff members, prompting concerns about the circumstances surrounding the deaths and their potential connection to Letby's actions. With each new incident, the sense of unease and suspicion within the neonatal unit intensified, leading colleagues to question whether there might be a deeper underlying cause for the alarming trend. Hospital authorities responded to the concerning pattern of mortality in the neonatal unit by initiating an internal investigation. Recognizing the need to address the unusual increase in infant deaths under Lucy Letby's care, hospital administrators took proactive steps to examine the circumstances surrounding these tragic events. As rumors and speculation regarding Lucy Letby's potential involvement in the deaths circulated among hospital staff, an atmosphere of tension and apprehension pervaded the neonatal unit. The unsettling whispers cast a shadow over the once cohesive and supportive work environment, breeding mistrust and suspicion among colleagues. Detective Superintendent Paul Hughes was appointed to lead the investigation into Letby's activities at the Countess of Chester Hospital. Hughes and his team meticulously reviewed medical records, surveillance footage, and witness statements to piece together the timeline of events surrounding Lucy Letby's tenure at the Countess of Chester Hospital. Investigators encountered numerous challenges in obtaining crucial evidence and testimonies during their investigation into Lucy Letby's activities. Legal hurdles and institutional barriers presented significant obstacles, complicating the process of gathering essential information needed to uncover the truth behind the suspicious infant deaths. Lucy Letby was initially arrested on suspicion of murdering 8 babies and attempting to murder 6 others at the Countess of Chester Hospital. Letby's arrest at her home in Hereford sent shockwaves through the medical community and the public at large. The trial proceedings were marked by intense scrutiny and public interest as prosecutors presented their evidence against Letby in court.
She thought she'd get away with it. But this was the moment the game was up.
Oh, Lucy, is it?
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Chester, please. Look, it's Stefan, 2 seconds.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, thank you.
Behind the door of this ordinary suburban house, Britain's most prolific baby killer was finally arrested 3 years after her murder spree began.
The media coverage surrounding the case was extensive. Letby's defense team mounted a vigorous defense, challenging the credibility of the evidence and raising doubts about the prosecution's claims.
I think that just sort of was there for a lot of them. Did you have any concerns that there was a rise in mortality rate?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about that. What concerns did you have?
I think we'd all just noticed as a team in general and this and staff that this was a rise compared to previous years.
The trial of Lucy Letby was marked by a compelling piece of evidence, a note in Letby's own handwriting where she confessed, "I'm evil. I did this." This confession, revealed on the 4th day of the trial, seemed to set the tone for the proceedings. Letby's alleged methods included injecting babies with insulin, attempting to smother them, and injecting air into their bloodstream, causing fatal air embolisms. During the trial at Manchester Crown Court, it was alleged that Lucy Letby murdered 2 premature triplets in less than 24 hours to gain the attention of a doctor referred to as Dr. A, whom she harbored a crush on. Letby was sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 20 years. She was convicted of the murders of 7 babies and the attempted murders of 6 others, with 2 attempts on one of her victims. She is the 3rd woman alive to be handed a whole life jail term in the UK.